Hi everybody. Oops. I didn't mean to move the picture. Whoopsies. Hi everybody. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello everybody. Hello Tracy, hello Crazy Cat Lady. Hi everybody. Hello Lynn, hello Tisha. Hi everybody. Hello Sharon. Sharon, I packed your order today. I packed your order. Hello Shirley. Hello Gina. Hello Penny. Hello Serena. Hi everybody. Hello, hello. I'm really excited. Hello Michelle. So we are doing the whole team. Hello, is it Lysandra? The whole team at Brutus Monroe and at Waffle Flower have been hopping around and doing some really, really cool stuff today. And I've been watching from afar. And I've been really having a good time seeing what everyone has been doing. I heard it. You sounded like Dracula. You did. So I am very excited to see what everyone has been doing. And I thought that I would jump in on the collab. Give me 1 second. I have to plug in my heat gun. Because remember, you never, ever, ever want to leave your heat gun. Never, ever, ever leave your heat gun plugged in. Never, never, never. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Amy. So, let's go over quickly. Because I have a really fun technique that I want to do. So I want to kind of speed it along. Because Rob wants to watch... not speed it along, you know what I mean. I want to make sure we get it all in. Hello, Marlene. Rob wants to watch, we've started watching the new season of American Crime Story, so he wants to watch that. So I promised him that I would go live, and then we could watch the show. Alright, so we are going to use tonight the 5.5 by 8.5 sheet, 10 sheet pre-scored, 110 pound cardstock. These are our card bases that I know you all know and love because you talk about it so much. This is, oh, you saw, classroom use only. I took it out of the classroom. We're going to be using, this is called Jars of Love, BRU 4386. I believe this is on sale, actually. It's retiring. But we're going to use I Love these sentiments. So I think we're going to use either Thank You or With Love, one of these sentiments. Then I'm going to be using a new to me-ish, not new to me, I mean I've used it a bunch of times, but this is a new product that I have not used before in a live, and this is our ultra thick surface board. This surface board is 0.050 inches thick, and let me just take a piece out to show you. I mean, it's some serious stuff. So let me show you. I mean, it's very serious, but I needed some craft to do a technique on, and I needed some very thick craft because you'll see what I'm going to be up to in a second. Then we need some of the Brutus Monroe masking paper. This is the low tack masking sheets. I've used these before with y'all. This is the easy diagonal backer cuts, 4 sheets, 8.5 by 11. Really cool. And then I have some items from Waffle Flower. Now, we have not brought these items in yet because I wanted your opinion on if you wanted us to bring them in. So I wanted to bring them, to show you them before we brought them in, okay? So, first of all, because you know we have carried quite a few Waffle Flower things in the past. We sure have. All right, so let me move that out of the way there real quick. All right, so first of all, we have their new blending brushes. So these are their new blending brushes. They're really great. They're really cool. We have not brought them in yet because we do carry the Tailored Expressions, the original rainbow brushes. But these ones are just really, I mean, these are a pastel. They're very, very pretty. They're really, really pretty. But we most likely won't, I can almost guarantee we won't carry these ones because we already have blender brushes. But again, I'm sure they're fantastic. I'm going to use them tonight. I will put them in my collection of blender brushes, but this is not something that we will most likely carry just because we already have blender brushes that we carry. It would be silly to carry, 10 different kinds, but they're very pretty and they look to be very similar, very, very similar. So there is that, and then the really cool thing that we are going to be bringing in, I think, if you guys like this. This is the mini stencil mat. I just think this is so brilliant. It's so cool. This is the mini stencil mat from Waffle Flower, and I'm going to show you what this is all about. I think it's super, super cool, and it cleans up really, really well, and I just think it's going to be super fun. So this is the mini stencil mat. Ooh, get it out of the package. Hello, is that my Scoozy? Is that my Scoozy? Alright, let's move this out of the way. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this down. And then we have some stencils from Waffle Flower. And I'm excited to show you kind of how this mat works. I think it's really cool. Really, really cool. So you can see there's a corner down here. Oh, that's my sister-in-law. I didn't know if it was Scoozy or my sister-in-law. Hello, hello. So this is the corner right here. I hope you can see that down there at the bottom. Oh, hello, mini Scoozy and Scoozy. Hello in California. All right. So the way that this works, and I also have some of the. Let me move these over to the side. I also have. They were very, very kind to send me some stencils. So this is the Pine Tree Stencil, the Duotone Squares, Big Dots, Duotone Christmas Trees, Holiday Stripes, Snowfall Background Stencil, Spread Your Wings, Sunburst Stencil, and that's all of them. And I think tonight, which one do I want to use? I think we'll use, should we use this one? No. I don't know, it's so hard to choose. It's so hard to choose. Oh, awesome, Marlene. Thank you. What is it? I don't know what's it on sale for right now. It's got to be, I think it's really good. It's a really good price. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the holiday stripes. We're not going to use it for holiday stripes. We're going to use it for kind of our own thing. We're going to do some rainbow blending because, duh. But first things first, we need to cut out our piece of $11.99. That's really good. That's more than half off. So we're going to cut down our piece of ultra thick. This is the ultra thick surface board. And we're going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. No, we'll cut it down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then we'll cut it down again because I really want to. Remember, with this, you have to. Generally, you're going to have to flip it over because of how thick it is. So see, and then it, whoops, there goes my inks, because then it just snaps. There goes my inks. Hold on one moment. I knocked the desk. I knocked the desk too much. And knocked my inks right off. Alright, so what is this one? Where'd the other lid go? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay, I got it. Whew, that was a close one. It is different because it does not, it's open on the sides, which I think is really cool. It's open on the sides. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this over here, and let's cut this one down to 5 1/2, and again we're going to cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4 once we're done. See how it just snaps? Alright, and then we are going to grab these blender brushes. But first, before we do that, we are going to, I don't know what I got all over there. I think it was ink. See how this just sits right in the corner here? It's so cool. So this fits right in the corner, but it has enough of a lip, even enough of a lip with this super thick surface board. And it's obviously also silicone. So let me show you. So now I could take my stencil and butt it right up against here and know that it's always going to be perfect every time. Isn't that cool? So you just keep this butted up against here and you know that it's going to be perfect every time. I just think that's so brilliant. I think it's so cool. You used yours upside down. Uh-oh. Am I supposed to use it the other way? Am I supposed to use it the other way? Uh-oh. Did I mess up already? Did I mess up already? All right. So I'm going to grab my secret weapon. My secret weapon for blending on. This is the waffle flower. It's called the Stencil. Oh, what's the exact name? Stencil Mat, I believe it's called. I am going to create my own ending. So I'm going to grab the first waffle flower brush. These are really pretty. The first one I'm going to use is this light gray. Okay. Can't you do the same thing with their other mats? I think you can, but the problem is there's a lip. So this one doesn't have a lip, Belinda. See how it does? You can use whatever size paper you want. I think that's the reason. They did it. I'm not 100% certain. That seems to be the reason to me that they would do it, but that's a question we'd have to ask the owner of the company. I think that's why they did it, because it's open on all the sides. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to nudge this right up into the corner, okay? And my secret weapon for blending on craft is the alabaster ink. So I'm going to, instead of using the ink pad, I'm going to use the re-inker. And the reason being is I feel like I have a lot more control over the ink because I can tell how much ink is being applied. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to, instead of blending, I'm going to kind of swish this over. Actually, I should probably be using some pixie spray. I don't think I've got any pixie spray down here though. So we're just going to wing it. Okay, so again, I'm just going to go ahead and just blend this all the way up. And this might have been a tricky stencil to use. Let me take a look, because the great thing is we can lift it up. Yeah, this stencil might be a little bit too thin. I know I need the orange tape that doesn't exist yet. I need the orange tape that doesn't exist yet. Okay, so we're going to switch gears real quick. Flip this puppy over, because luckily paper has two sides. And we are going to use this Sunburst Stencil instead. Sorry, I should have tried out that stencil first. That's my fault. It's beautiful. It would work very, very well. But for our purpose, it's going to be a little bit tricky because of how delicate it is. So we're going to go ahead and add some of our pigment ink all the way around here. And it doesn't have to line up perfectly. It's okay, because see, you can move this. Oh, look how pretty that's starting to turn out. So then, yeah, it definitely needs a spray. I don't have the spray, but we're going to make do. Turn the mat so the pressure goes towards the lip. Well, I'm thinking if you mean like this? So the way that Shannon said she used it? Like this? Is this what we're thinking? I feel like I definitely have a lot more control with this one though. Because I have like a, oops, and I just put my hand directly in to the, this is the hardest part because this is a sticky, the pigment ink is like almost like a it's almost like a paint, so it's very, 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 very sticky. All right, so let's move this, shift this over just a little bit, make sure we're lined up in the corner and lined up on the edge. There we go. This is helping a lot more. Thank you, Belinda, that made that suggestion. Because now I can just blend, and it is, you see how it's shifting a little bit, but luckily it's not shifting so much that it's causing a bunch of issues. There we go. So now, yeah, you just line it right back up. Let's push this guy right back down there. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even think about pixie spray. I mean, I know that I always have some around, but since I cleaned out this studio at home, I have been, and again, most of the issue that I'm running into right now is just the simple fact that the alabaster ink it's a stickier ink, and this is a very rough surface that I'm trying to put it on. So we're going to move this over to the side. Put my brush away here, and let's take a look. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. And then, of course, this edge is the edge that we will trim off. Okay. Not bad at all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to need to heat set this. You could let it dry, obviously, naturally, but we are going to heat set it so that it will dry quicker. Okay. Sorry, I gotta move my cord over. Hi, Rose! It sure does. And this will dry pretty darn quick. Okay. And again, you don't have to heat set this if you don't want to. It's 100% personal preference. I'm just heat setting it because I know if I don't, we'll have a lot of blending. But look at how bright that white gets. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Elizabeth. It gets very, very bright. Alright, so we're going to push this back up. I'm so used to the new studio at Brutus Monroe where everything is down further. So now I've got to get used to pushing things up further. Okay, so now what we're going to do is actually pause for one moment. I'm going to grab a paper towel. So talk amongst yourselves for one moment. Got to grab a paper towel from across the room. Okay. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I just didn't want the light to get really, really bright. Because when I walk away, there's nothing for it to focus on except for the back, and it gets like real weird. So, but I'm back now. Okay. So let's go ahead and clean this off. We're just going to gently, I mean, it's not, you know, we're not squeaky cleaning it or anything like that. We're just kind of just wiping it clean. Okay, there we go. It was quick. I just had to go behind the curtain. This live stream is not sponsored by Fresca, but I love Fresca. I do. It's probably one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite soft drink. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to set this here, and we're going to just slightly offset it, just ever so slightly. And now I am going to take some trusty dusty blue tape this time because we're not messing around. Because I am going to be doing some serious... Now again, if you have your pixie spray, which is the best thing that's ever been invented for a stencil, you'll be fine because it'll actually stick to what you are stenciling on. I, unfortunately, don't have my pixie spray here, so I'm using blue tape. Okay, there we go. There we go. Stuck down as good as it's going to get stuck down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a rainbow starting up here in the corner. So we're going to start with Bee Sting. And we are using the Simon Hurley inks because they're my favorite. Look at how much alabaster is on my hand. So we are going to start with Bee Sting. We're going to start up here in this corner. And I can't wait for you to see what this is going to look like. It's going to be really cool. You're going to say, oh my goodness, I had no idea that could be done on craft paper. Okay, so next we are going to go in with Guppy, which is my favorite orange. Oh, and I believe there is 1 or 2 of the mystery boxes left. And I'm really excited because we assembled them all today. And I think there's like, I can't remember exactly how much the value is, but it's, let's just say it's definitely over the original $249 that we said. It's definitely over that amount. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put down our masking paper. That's okay. We're going to put down masking paper for the sentiment so we could stencil over top of that, but it's no big deal. Okay, so there's the orange. Hi, Kara. Isn't it perfect? Now we'll grab Slippery When Wet, which is the yellow. Yes, Scoozy is here. And Mini Scoozy is here too. My little Emmy. It was her first day of preschool today. Can you believe it? I bet you all remember when they were born. Because I talk about them so much. Okay, so now we need a green, so we'll do Later Gator, and then a blue. We won't do a purple on this one just because I don't really have a great purple here. Oh, I do, I have Crown Me. We could, if we have enough. So I'm going to go in with the green now. Okay, and what makes this work so well is he insisted on signing into. Oh, wait, you're on your own. Oh, hello, Scoozy. I didn't see you on your own YouTube. Oh, I love it. Hi, Scoozy. I didn't know you were on your own. Now I see it. Oh, I love it. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so now for our last color, we are going to do Clear Skies. That's a really pretty color brush too. Okay. And I love this because you can get right up to the corner. See how I got ink on this? And it's great. Kelly, I am using the new brushes from Waffle Flower. These are the new, and they're really great. I mean, if you guys want us to carry them, we can carry them, but we do have the Tailored Expressions brushes that are very, 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 very similar. We carry those ones. We've carried those ones for a while. But yeah, these are real. These colors are very. This I think is my favorite one. This color is so pretty. I also love this one too. I think this is my second favorite color. That would go good with the Minty Fresh, I think it's called. Okay, so they seem a little bit bigger. I don't think so. I'll have to grab my other ones. I came up with their nicknames. Well, Mini Scoozy became Mini Scoozy because of Big Scoozy, because of Joey. But when Joey was little, I said, I'm hoping, if you would like it, MJ, we can definitely put it on there. We definitely can. Have you gone over? Jinky Dog tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be showing it. Tomorrow. So when Scoozy, Joey, was little, I said, excuse me. And I would say, excuse me to him all the time. I would say, excuse me, and he couldn't say excuse me. He could only say Scoozy. So he would, every time I would say excuse me, most of the time it was to his Uncle Robbie, I would say excuse me. And so Joey eventually just became Scoozy because he said Scoozy all the time instead of excuse me. And I just thought it was the cutest thing in the whole wide world. So I called him Scoozy, and it just has stuck ever since. It's just been what I've called him ever since. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the reveal now. So, yep, he couldn't say excuse me, which was a big word. I mean, this was like, I don't know, he was probably like 3 or 4 because Scoozy and Mini Scoozy both started talking very early. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I just think it's the coolest thing ever. Look at how cool that is. It almost looks like, that this will just, come right off the map, but let's move this over. Doesn't that look 3D? Yes. Oh, I just think that looks so cool. Alright, okay, alright, before we get too excited, let's grab our trimmer. Where'd I put it? It's over here. And we're going to cut this down now to 4 by 5 1/4. Just ignore that side. Like, look at how, I wish you could see it in real life. It's so hard to show you. So 4 by 5 1/4. Look how cool that is. Oh, I love it. So now I think we're going to use vellum again because that's kind of been our bag for the past couple of days. So I think we're going to use vellum again. So let me move this out of the way here. And we're going to grab our vellum. I don't know what is going on upstairs, but if you can hear the bouncing around, that is Rob, Minnie, and Benny acting a fool. Running around upstairs. Alright. So we're going to use, let's see. I think we'll use our glue dots. Oh, no problem, Jen. I'm going to start trying to come live during the evening more often now. It's just easier sometimes for me to go live during the day because the studio is right down the hall from my office. So I just hop down the hall, go live, and I'm done for the day. But I am going to try going live at night more often. All right, so we're going to pop. I never use the magnet, but today is a special occasion because I want to make sure that my vellum stays down. And we're going to just do thank you. Because who doesn't, I think we always need a thank you card, right? And we're just going to place this, we'll just place this right in the center here, because we're going to center it on our card, I think. All right. And now we're going to grab, oh, hold on. First, I have to make sure these brushes are away. Because if I walk upstairs, and because Minnie and Benny, they come down here to go out this back door to go potty. And I know, if I know my little Minnie Monroe, like I know my Minnie Monroe, she will be running up the stairs with a brush in her mouth within 2.1 seconds. So we don't want that. So, okay. Right, the special, I know. All right. So we're going to go ahead and stamp this one time. No, you should only need to stamp it like once. We'll do it twice just in case. And remember, this is the heat resistant vellum, so we can heat it up. Oh, you spoke her into existence. See that? Look how pretty that is. All right, so let's move this to the side now. And now we can use our heat tool. And I love this heat resistant vellum because it doesn't warp, it doesn't, she's taking a nap. It doesn't warp, it doesn't fade, it doesn't change color. It's really, really great. All right, so there we go. And now we're just going to trim this down. So we'll trim this down to, let's see. We'll say about there. You know me. You know, 3/4 of a there is where I think we should cut that down to. Yes, we were running around doing mystery boxes literally pretty much all day. Those boxes are so full. They are so full. I mean, I can't wait until you see how much is in those mystery. They are the most stuffed. There's 3 left. I just looked. They are the most stuffed we have ever stuffed a mystery box. That is for sure. Woo! Okay. Alright, so now we're going to grab one of our pre-scored card bases. Best thing ever. Now we're going to grab just a couple of glue dots. Because I want to use the glue dots because, again, we're dealing with some heavy-duty chipboard here, and I mean, not that the tissue tape wouldn't work, but the glue dots will definitely, whoopsies, will definitely help it. Do you have any videos of these? I have tons of videos. But if you would like me to, maybe when I show the unicorn box, would you like me to use it for that? Because I can do that. I can absolutely do that. If you want like a technique-based video, absolutely. I sure can. All right. So last one there. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Kara. Yeah, Kelly, if you are a member of the Bruce Monroe fan club, Kara will post a whole bunch of them for you, she said. All right, so we're going to flip this around. Whoopsies. Don't stick yet. Don't stick yet. Center that. There we go. Oh, good. I'm glad you... Yeah, the team has done some really, really great stuff with them, too. Then we're just going to put our thank you right across, just like so. Do you like them so far? I hope so. Okay, so now we're just going to go straight across. And there we go. A quick and easy thank you card. Oh, wow. I love it. I really, really love it. What do y'all think? Do you like it? Oh my goodness, my phone just flew. So simple and easy. So simple and easy. And it's just a simple and easy thank you card. Now you could do a circle die, you could do, I mean, really, you know me. Create your own ending. You can do so much with it. Love my handwriting. Okay. So this is going to go to someone. This is going to go to someone in their order tomorrow. So I am going to write a little note. With this Karen marker. She was. Okay, so someone that places an order between right now and tomorrow is going to get this card. And I can't wait to see who gets it. You'll have to post, please, 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 post a picture if you receive this card. Oh, I will definitely thank them. I love Jillian and Bunny. I love, love, love Jillian and Bunny. I do. They're super sweet. I adore them. So, all right, that's everything that I have for y'all tonight. I think that was a lot of fun. Now, what I was going to do, just so y'all know, and this is something we could probably do in the future, is I was going to take the masking paper. In the masking paper, I was going to like cut a circle out, or I was going to do a stripe, and then do that over top of it. Oh, please do, Shannon. Do it. Do it. You'll love it. Should I put... Oh, yes, please. Yes, please, please, please. I told y'all that my dear, sweet sister-in-law, Elizabeth, who is here with us on the live, I made her a birthday card, and I don't make anyone cards. Well, I shouldn't say that. I make lots of cards, but I don't make them specifically for someone because it's so difficult to make, you know, there's a lot of pressure when you're making a card for someone. I get it. So the other day, I went live and I made a card for Elizabeth for her birthday. And I haven't made a card for someone in a very, very long time, like specifically for someone. So she'll have to show it. I mean, you guys all saw it live, but yeah. Yes, I'm so excited for you to see it. I'm so excited for you to see it. Okie dokie. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so, so, so very much. You are just absolutely wonderful. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me tonight. I really hope that you are able to get one of the Brutus Renault mystery boxes if you are so inclined. I'm telling you right now, when you open up that mystery box, it is, I mean, I'll tell you right now, it is, I could not believe, well, first of all, they are, they're 6 pounds. So let's begin there. They are 6 pounds. They are, I believe they're going to hopefully they're going to ship Friday is the goal. Either Friday or Monday. Right now, we're hoping for Friday. We're just waiting on one piece. We're waiting on one piece, and once that piece gets here, we will be good to go. Once that piece, we're literally waiting on the die is all we're waiting on. And the reason the die is taking forever is because it comes from overseas, and overseas right now is taking forever for anything to happen. So it's en route. It's on a plane right now, so it should get here, very, very soon. But the die set is so important because the die set for that stamp, if you believe it or not, there's a die for every single stamp on that stamp set. It's incredible. I mean, I want to say there's 32 dies or something. It's crazy. It's really, really cool. So yeah, so it should ship. The goal is for it to ship by the 24th. So the 24th is when it's supposed to ship, but of course we don't exactly know. We don't exactly know when it's going to ship until that last piece of the puzzle gets here. It's ready. Other than that, though. And there's a really cool glow spray, and you'll see there's a lot of really cool stuff. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I really, really hope that again you are able to grab a mystery box if you would like. I see that it looks like there's a couple of folks that actually purchased a super ultra deluxe mystery box this evening, and it's great because they'll ship out first thing tomorrow morning because they're all ready to go. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so much. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own ray of light or ray of sunshine card or your own ending. I appreciate you all so much. I love you, and I will see you all very soon.